cost you an extra, I think, $8 or something. So we'll tell you about that when we get there. Then we'll go to the model of the city. These are some of the things you'll see. Day 10 or day 8. Pastors group day 8, other group day 10 is my favorite day, because what we do is we walk the path of Christ from Palm Sunday to Easter. And our bus driver always tells me I'm the only pastor who does this to him, but it's worth it. What we do is we do everything in order. What they'd like to do is take you to places and so you see 3 or 4 places geographically, but I want you to see it in order. So we'll drive back and forth in Jerusalem. We'll actually start at the overlook up on the Mount of Olives, and we'll walk down Palm Sunday Way. We'll stop where Jesus cried over Jerusalem. We'll go into the Garden of Gethsemane. From there, we'll drive up to the upper room where the Last Supper was held. We'll sing there probably together if we have the opportunity to do so. And then I think everybody should experience this. From there, we walk. And we walk from the upper room all the way to the Garden of Gethsemane. So you know what Jesus and the disciples did. If you have difficulty walking, the bus will go there too. So you don't have to walk. But if you want to join us, we'll walk all the way from the upper room down to the Garden of Gethsemane. When we get to the Garden of Gethsemane, we'll stop and pray. We'll give you time to pray. We'll spend a little time in worship. It's a real special place, obviously. Jesus was arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane. He was taken to the house of Caiaphas. So we will get in the bus and take you back to the house of Caiaphas. You'll say a couple times, didn't we just pass this place? Yeah, a little bit ago, but we're doing it in order. So we'll take you to the house of Caiaphas, where Jesus was held overnight, where he was tried. Then we'll take you to the Via Dolorosa and walk. We won't walk the whole Via Dolorosa because a lot of it is Roman Catholic tradition. So we're not going to walk the whole thing. If you want to see it, you can do it on your free day or another time. But we will walk a portion of the Via Dolorosa that we know to be biblical. So we'll walk that portion of the Via Dolorosa, ending up at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is the traditional place where Jesus died and where the tomb is. Of course, there's another place called the Garden Tomb, and some believe that it's the real place, and others believe the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. If you could only see those 2 locations from underground, you would realize that they sit on opposite sides of the same quarry. And so, either one could be right because they're both sitting in the right location. But when you're there, there's a wall between it, buildings all around. So it's just hard to picture that. So we'll go here at the end of the day. We'll spend some time in the Garden Tomb. We'll sing and worship there. And then we'll take communion together at the Garden Tomb and finish our day. For the pastors group, actually your hotel's 3 blocks away. So then you can walk on back or walk down to the old city or go do what you want. The other group will bus back to our hotels from there. But this is the most special day. This is the day that it helps to put together what happened with Jesus the last 7 days of his life. We can decide to do something all together, or you can go do your own thing. And if you want to do something together, we probably hire the bus and the guide for a day, and we each pay $70 or whatever it would cost us. We'll go to Hebron or go to Herodian, whatever you want to do, and we'll go do that together. If you want to go do your own thing, you could get a Jeep and go take a tour of the desert, and someone will go with you. Someone, the other people who know the area would go along with you. You'd go shopping, take naps. I don't know that I'd take naps while you're in Israel, but you could do that. You could go visit other things you've read about, so you'll have a day to do whatever you'd like on day 11. Day 12 for a second group, day 9 for the pastors. In the morning, we're going to give you free time to go to the Old City. You'll have about 4 hours or so to go to the Old City, go shopping, buy your last-minute things, go bargain, go have some coffee. It's just kind of fun to be in the Old City and look around. Then we'll take you to Yad Vashem. Yad Vashem is the Holocaust museum. It's just really worth seeing, obviously. So take you to the Yad Vashem. We'll drive by the Knesset, Ella Valley. We're hoping to do earlier this trip, so we won't do that then. And then here's the problem. We check out at noon. So from the Old City, you'll come back to your hotel. You'll check out. We'll put all the suitcases. This is both groups now. Put all the suitcases in the hotel lobby, and they'll lock them up for us. And then we'll go do things. But the problem is we don't get another chance to get a shower. Okay, so we'll go shopping. We'll go down to the new city. We'll go see whatever we want to do, whatever we feel like doing. And then we'll go back to the hotel later that evening, get our suitcases off to the airport, and then we fly out that night around 11:30. So that's your itinerary, and you have it all on your schedule. Some of the things here you'll see. This is the Shrine of the Book where the Dead Sea Scrolls are kept, and we'll take you there and let you see that as well. Okay, that's the itinerary, the picture.